Questions remain tonight following the controversial contract extension of Rhode Island's embattled education commissioner. As we first reported last night, the Board of Education voted to keep Deborah Gist and the state school chief for another 2 years, despite strong objections from Rhode Island teachers. And today, we wanted to know how both sides can coexist and improve your children's education while remaining publicly at odds. Eyewitness News reporter Nicole Estefan is live in the newsroom now with the latest developments.
Well, this does mean 2 more years for Deborah Gist, but there will be some big hurdles, as you mentioned, with strong opposition from Rhode Island's Teachers Union. Both sides tell us there is a serious communication problem.
And chair votes yes. The motion carries.
A 7-3 vote will have Deborah Gist continue as the state's education commissioner, but there was some heavy debate and some heated words surrounding the contract renewal.
Our people were treated worse in the last 4 years than ever before, and we have the data to back that up, both from a policy standpoint and from a management standpoint. We are not going to back down. Cooperation, when we see cooperation from this board, if this board steps up and does some of the things that they gave a speech about tonight, maybe there'll be cooperation.
So we spoke with Gist this afternoon to ask about that cooperation. She tells us she is taking the words to heart, and she believes the union and her own beliefs are not as far apart. The problem may be perception.
When I hear the feedback, I know what I believe. I do think it's a communications challenge.
Governor Lincoln Chafee, who has said to Eyewitness News he walked over a hot coals for Gist, agrees on that point.
There's still some areas we need to repair. I'm very aware of that.
How do you go about that? How do you do that?
It's communication.
Also pointing out that the contract battle was just the beginning of hard work ahead. As for Gist, she says she is looking forward to making changes and leading the state's education format through the next 2 years.
I'm absolutely thrilled. This is my home. This is really important work that we've started, and we have a long way to go. So I'm looking forward to continuing the work.
And gets a total compensation package for the next 2 years, or each year, just over $200,000. Live in the newsroom, Nicole Estefan, Eyewitness News.